I'm Sara Lieb. This is SingingTV.com. Welcome back. Together, you and I, we're making singing simple. As you can see, I've got a special guest today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Elliot, and I'm also a singer/bass player.
All right, so Elliot goes to school here at LA Music Academy College of Music to study bass, but he's also a singer, and you took vocals for instrumentalists with me, right?
Yes.
That's how we know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very nice. So Elliot has, why don't you explain your question and we'll talk about it.
Well, I have a quartet, an a cappella quartet that does doo-wop and barbershop and what kind of genres like that.
So it's a four-person male
Four-person male quartet. There being two tenors, a baritone, and a bass. I'm the bass singer. And my question is regarding pitch issues. Specifically, when modulating, how to support the rest of the three guys in changing keys.
All right, so modulation means when the key changes, when the key shifts from one key to another. And of course, Elliot's the bass. And what that means when you're usually with singers and with, other instruments too, the bass generally is singing the root or the tonic of the chord. So if you're on a D major chord, the bass is generally singing the D. If you're on a B minor chord, the bass is generally singing the B. And so what he is saying is that he was telling me before we started taping, he's in this quartet, the quartet was singing the song, everything sounded great. As soon as you change keys and you modulate it to the next key, you were on the proper note, going, woohoo, here I am, I'm giving it to you, so now you can sing your note right. But they weren't quite there, and the pitch fell and it went flat, or it didn't modulate.
No, it didn't modulate.
Okay, so, unfortunately this isn't like an easy fix. It's really about being able to hear the intervals from one to another. So what you can do is go, okay, I have, what key were you going from and to? Do you remember?
I believe we were originally in G and we modulated to A.
Okay, so if you're going up a whole step, not all of the intervals are going to be intervals of a whole step, right? Because the parts are going to be different. But what you can say is, hey guys, as we're rehearsing, so we're modulating, we're going up from G to A. That's an interval of a whole step. So what we have to look at are the intervals within our parts. So, if somebody's going from a B to a C sharp, if they're on a third, B to a C sharp, you have to think, okay, this is going to be a whole step. So let's listen just to this part. Play it on the piano, play it on your bass, have them sing it a few times separately before they even go into, putting your parts together. And do that with every part before you put the parts together.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay, good. And that'll should help quite a bit. It may take a little bit, a little while after that, after you take every one of the four parts and you do them separately, and you talk about the interval from the last note to the next, and you make sure they hear the interval, and if they don't know intervals, you know what you can do? Point them to SingTV, because I did 3 interval episodes. 14, 15, 16. Bam! Together, you and I, we're making singing simple. Thanks, Elliot, for coming.
Thank you.